All right, if you're like me and you happen to see this on your news feed that Apple came out with a just one sock for an iPhone. I thought it was a joke. I thought it was more like kind of an April Fool's kind of like people are trolling. I don't know. I didn't take it seriously. I didn't believe it. But then when I started to see news outlets talk about Apple's iPhone sock, I was like, wait a minute. So this is like real news. And when I clicked on it, immediately, within seconds, I knew what Apple was trying to do. Okay, it's very evident what Apple is trying to do, and I'll not drag it. I'll give it to you to the point. Apple is a very smart company that knows for a fact that if it gives you something so ridiculous, so cringe-worthy that everyone, including your grandmother, your dog, every influencer on the planet is going to talk about it. And being a brand expert, I can tell you without a shadow of doubt, they have got billions, not millions, billions of dollars of free publicity, and everyone is talking about Apple, 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 Apple. Whether good or bad, they say, good or bad publicity is publicity. So everyone's talking about this, every news outlet, every influencer. And yes, people are crazy enough to purchase the price tag is $149 for the small one, which you can just tie up on a bag. If you look at the screen, you can tie up on a bag, very bright colors. And it goes up to $230 for the long one. Okay, now one thing you have to know that Apple, even if it does something stupid, like even they had a cleaning cloth for Apple cleaning cloth for $20. Apple cleaning cloth. I thought this was a joke, but then this one, Apple cleaning cloth, it's $20. Okay. It seems it uses some technology or something like that. But you can get a normal cloth. By the way, if you have an iMac, you'd know this, that if you try to clean your iMac with a tissue or with a normal cloth, it'll become even more dirty. So you can get these which are used for cars. It took me quite some time to find the right cleaning cloth for my iMac because every time there's dust and all that stuff. And but this one is like $19 with Apple logo. No, I'm not crazy enough to buy it. But then it's called nano texture and all that bull. Okay, but they are smart. They give you something that is of high quality. By the way, this is how they perceive the Apple iPhone. Very graphic. I'm sorry, but just telling you. Okay, so this is the sock. Now, they have made this in collaboration with a high fashion Japanese brand, Issey Miyake. Okay, who apparently designed Steve Jobs' turtleneck black shirt, which I'm inspired to wear. I'm not wearing a designer wear. I'm wearing a nice, comfortable one. I like it. I like black always. All right. Most of the people are calling this, you're a dumbass, and people are also showing like Apple, if you type Apple sock funny meme, okay, there are people who are using, obviously they are using their own socks and telling, listen, you don't have to be so stupid. Just take your socks, cut it, and it becomes an Apple sock. You can see enough and more memes about it. In fact, when I showed it to my wife, she didn't believe me. She was like, this is not real. Okay. I said, no, it is actually real. So people are saying, just cut your sock and you can use it that way. So I wouldn't recommend you to buy, but people who are collector enthusiasts who like to make it like a collector's edition, they would definitely want to buy this because one day it might sell for 10 times, 20 times the price when you can't get it anywhere. But the only challenge they would face is Chinese brands would copy this, so you'd not know the fake from the real. So unless someone has the receipt and the Apple branding and receipt of originality or whatever, only then it'll sell for a big amount. In fact, Apple sock, if you type Apple sock Steve Jobs, $30. I think he came out with $29. Sorry, he came out with for his iPod. That was only for just for the iPod editions. He had come out with a pack of $30. I don't want to play the video. Sorry. Okay. He had come out. He was the one who came out with this concept. So I guess they try to copy it and try to tell you that yes, you can have this. I don't see it as a cash grab. They definitely know that they're not going to sell millions of this. But the main reason why they're coming out with this is because they want people to talk about it. Remember the iPod, this was used to just keep it. for someone who's checking for utility, you have something like this and you go walking tied to your bag or something like this, what is shown on the screen. Somebody can just grab it. So it's not at all safe. It's more like a fashion statement. I don't know which person would want to wear it going to a party, because it really looks cringe. Yes, you'll get attention. Yes, you'll get eyeballs. Yes, there'll be some influencers who want to show, see, I have the money to buy this, or hey, talk about me. I just find this very comedic. I find it more of Apple is using people to advertise itself and get brand value out of this, because you can be rest assured it's going to be viral for quite some time, and history in itself is going to talk about this for many years to come. There are very bright colors, as you can see. It's lemony, mandarin, purple, pink, peacock, and all that. For someone who likes to collect things, this is worth buying. And someone who wants to collect and brag about it, like who are hardcore Apple fans, like I'm telling you today, I would still like, oh, how is it to have an iPod? How is it to have one of the old Apple machines? But then I don't have space or a warehouse, so I wouldn't buy it. But otherwise, I'm pretty sure a lot of people would want to buy the limited edition. And mind you, they made it very clear that this is a very limited edition product. It's not going to be available globally. It's going to be available in very few places. So people would rush to buy this, especially who are hardcore Apple fans. But ones with common sense and utility would say, no thanks, I'll skip it. And if someone really wants to buy something, I think you can go to Alibaba or any of the Chinese stores. In fact, I have the, what do you call that? This one, no? This is the Remarkable Paper Pro, which is an e-ink tablet. You see the casing that I have here, this casing, it's a little dusty, sorry. You can actually buy the original case, which will cost you $150. Seriously, the original case. Or you can buy like how I did. Already got damaged. I don't know. Okay. You can buy this one, which is more or less a replica of that $150 one. You can buy it for, I think, $5 or $10. Same utility, maybe not as very like luxury or premium build, but it serves the purpose. It's protecting my Remarkable e-writing e-ink tablet. So overall, what I would say is very smart move by Apple. They know what they are doing. They're not dumb. They didn't create this product for making money. They made this product so that people would talk about it and give them billions of dollars of free advertisement and publicity. Overall, smart move, Apple. And yes, there are some crazy Apple fans who would love to get their hands on this and keep it as a collector's edition and one day show off. And imagine after 50 or 100 years, someone tells you, you know, the original Apple sock? Here, I have it. Just like the Steve Jobs one, I'm pretty sure today people would be like, man, can we get this? Can we buy this? And if you have a packed piece, you can even sell it on eBay. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. What did you think of it when it came out? I would love to hear your opinion. Having said that, and yeah, let me know, are you crazy enough to spend $230 to have one of these amazing, crazy products? Okay, good, bad, ugly, comment down below. This is me signing off. Take care.